y'all, I had to pull a whole get my mind together this morning because I woke up with a headache, which is the absolute worst for me. I put some coffee on, which I'm not excited about because it's black and I would really like it to have a little bit of something going on, but it doesn't. So I think I'm going to reward myself after school, well, probably during school, because today's our unit study day, which means that we can kind of still do our studies while we're kind of on the go. So I may have to pack the kids up and head to the store and see if I can find something for my coffee. Normally I'm not fussy about that because I'm not a huge coffee person anyway, but today I might need that pick me up because my head is just, it's just pounding. So we're about an hour behind in starting school today, but that's okay. That's why I really love, just thinking of it as a routine. Everything does have a time slot, but it's really easy for me to just kind of push it back a little bit and just move along on our routine. What I like to do, just FYI, is if we are jumping in and we missed a certain part of our day, I like to jump in wherever the day is scheduled to be, and then just try to be diligent enough to finish up early in a certain area, so then we can go back in and fill in what we didn't do, if that makes any sense. But anyway, I am going to, what was I saying? I forgot what, oh, I'm gonna grab my black coffee so I can at least get a little bit of that, and then gather the kids together so we can head out on a morning walk. The fresh air is gonna do us some kind of good, and then when I get back in, I'll give myself 5 minutes or so just to be with my planner and just figure out how I'm going to move along in the day with school and work and all of that other stuff. I probably need to get dinner started because that'll really help me out. I'm pretty sure that Brian made lunches, so that is really super helpful. I also need to vacuum because Brian bought a vacuum today, and we hadn't had one for a little while because our vacuum cleaner broke, and oh my gosh, my floors are disgusting. So I want to do that before we start school today so that I can start things off on the right foot. What else was I gonna say? So much better about my life now that this floor is finally vacuumed. All right, so I'm gonna grab the kids and we're gonna head out on our morning walk. I'm starting to feel better already because my day was starting to go down because it's so gloomy outside, this massive headache, and it just really gets you going on the wrong path with your thoughts and stuff. So I'm like, Syreena, you can control that. You can absolutely control that. And that's a little pep talk I have to give myself. So I'm gonna go grab the kids. So definitely should have maybe ironed my shirt, but I'm gonna be home with my babies, so whatevs. I definitely noticed that my shirts are starting to fit a lot differently. I like the loose and baggy look. Makes me happy. I feel comfortable. So I just have on sweats again and a sweatshirt because I'm sure I'll want to put that on soon when I get too chilly, but right now I'm super hot, and that probably is because I have a headache. But anyway, that's what I have on for this day in the life of a homeschool slash work at home slash whatever you want to call it type of mom. This is our favorite tree. We love the way it looks in the fall. It's not as many leaves as we're used to it having, but at least it's still turning those beautiful colors that we are used to. So that's our tree over there. See, it looks kind of translucent. It's really not as many leaves as we're used to, but at least it's something. So we stop here to have our little tree conversations with our patron fam to say good morning and see what they're up to. Look at this girl. So that's what we're gonna do now. So we're done. I'm heading out to the studio because now we have to transition from school to like work. The kids are actually still kind of working on schoolwork, but what we're going to do today is while they work over here and work on their project, mommy is going to be working over there. And this is what I intended for this space. And sometimes I get away from doing that because I just get tired. And working from home and for yourself and all that other stuff, that whole self-motivation situation is a real thing, okay? And we got to work through that and figure this thing out. This is what this space was meant for. Sometimes I don't always get to come out here because sometimes I'm trying to film or I'm trying to focus, and it can be kind of loud depending on what like season it is, because it is my garage, you know. And then sometimes it can be way too hot, or sometimes it can be way too cold. But it is the fall right now, which is like the perfect weather for me to be able to sit out here, for us to be able to be out here together and get some work done. So I think I'm definitely gonna get some editing done today because I need to get the vlog up from yesterday. So I'm going to finish up that vlog and get it posted, which would be nice. And then after that, I'm maybe going to work on some social posts, but then work on some emails. I don't know. I have a list. I need to make a list of things to do and figure out what are my priorities right now. Yes, because that's a very fluid thing sometimes. So I'm going to clear off their space, get their little task together, and they are going to watch a little bit of like pre-approved Netflix or something like that, a documentary or something on the Amazon rainforest while they work on their project over here. I think I need to get these things in these boxes put away into my little cabinet. I also need to do that because when it's boxed up and out of my sight, then it's out of my mind. And I really need to make a decision. I am trying to figure out what I'm going to do with our FinalCutPro business right now. Brian and I have talked about closing the shop. If you don't know, we do run an e-commerce shop called the FinalCutPro. It stands for the Faith and Love Life Company, but it's basically we make things that carry messages to help you keep going. And I make them for myself, really, I do. I wear my tees and stuff all the time and use my products, but not so good at putting it out there and letting other people kind of join the movement or whatever you want to call it. So I need to figure out what I'm going to do. It's a hard place for me because I've spent a lot of my effort and energy and time into that space, and not saying that I'm getting rid of it, but I may just kind of have to put it on pause. I don't know what I'm gonna do right now. So we need to chat that out and pray about that and figure that out. But in the meantime, I need to go ahead and take all of my products, because whether or not I close the shop for right now, I'm still going to try to move a lot of the product. So I don't know if I put it on sale to like move it along and then relaunch. I don't know, but I need to figure that out.
Down on my knees, begging you please, won't you tell me you understand? Lend me a hand.
Really, Savannah?
Yeah, I'm gonna be a sinner.
You are?
Down, little boy.
Oh, you can here. Alright, so we have a plan. I'm going to spray paint this top part. We got this cardboard box which seems to fit, and they're going to figure out a plan for making another like layer. Hopefully I'll be able to get to my work. Hopefully. All right, friends, I think I've done all I could do today. I actually need to make some meals because I did not properly meal prep for this week. So this whole like cooking dinner every night type of situation is for the birds. So I need to try and catch up a little bit. And so I just made like breakfast for dinner tonight, which will free me up to kind of at least get like 2-3 meals done. So that's kind of my plan for the night. I am going to have to get back to editing a little later so that I make sure that I get my vlog posted and my vlog edited for the next day. So I'd love it if you guys would talk to me in the comments. And yeah, I'm excited to chit chat with you and all of that jazz. I did get our project all like painted and cut out and stuff like that, and just all the nice little conversations while doing so was good. It was a really good homeschool day. It does feel very gloomy. It's raining outside, which is never fun, and I didn't go anywhere. So that's always a challenge, but that's okay because I have plenty of stuff that I can prepare for and get done and handle. And so I try to make sure that I use my time wisely to do those types of things. And then there will come a time when it's time to be out and about in the streets. So today was not one of those days. So anyway, I want to try to unwind, prepare my food for the next couple of days, write out any of my notes from today's homeschool day, and then get my editing and any work done probably tonight after I'm in my pajamas with a cup of black coffee. So thanks for hanging out with me today. Remember to love more, to dream big, to take risk, and to have faith. Bye.